Hi everyone, it's Daniela and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I'm sorry I've been gone. Lots of stuff going on, I don't know. And in my spare moments, I've been working on this project and I hope you guys like it. I'm so excited about it. So, do you remember a while back I asked the question, has anyone seen this or did I invent it? And it was my waterfall that gives you so much more room and is stacked on top of each other, kind of like a pyramid, biggest to smallest, right? So I said, let me try to make it into a book. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers, which is too many. I'll zoom you in a little bit. I just don't want any of it to like hang off, you know. So this is also white paper in here, so that's stupid, but paper, and then the next one, and the paper, and the next one, and the paper, and the next one, and paper, next one, paper, and next one to the end. So what I did with this, which I thought was cool, if you can tell, I stapled them in to the spine instead of sewing, but we're going to sew today. So anyway, so I was like, this would make such a cool junk journal. I thought it could be a mini album for you, but I just think putting all different junk in and everything, I thought it was cool. And then I really got crazy. I did not make a prototype. This is my prototype. I did not do one on here, but as you can see, the squares would work exactly the same. Sorry, I wasn't holding here. I did exactly the same way, so I'll do that one next time, maybe. I will do it at some point. Who knows? So here's what I've got for you right now. This is the cover, and it's I have the measurements in here. I have this really pretty lace. That's the back, and inside it's covered front and back, and I put more of the lace in here so I can lift these guys, keep these guys lifted up to put the first page in. So where am I going with this, you might be asking? I will tell you. I finished 4 of my sections myself in the first, before. So I'll show you the biggest one. This is the one that will go in the back. And this is the part, has tape on it. And this will be stuck to the inside of the cover first. The first page inside the cover. I know, right? Like I lowered the top. The first page inside the cover like this, so it will fit perfectly across. And because it will be stuck, all of these pages will be able to be gone through. And then this little guy back here move. This piece, I have a piece of, this piece with the glue, I have a piece of this cardstock to put on it so it kind of blends. Or you could put a slit before gluing this. You could put a slit in it with a craft knife and stick that part in, maybe make it bigger and slide them all in. Good idea for next time. So what I did was wrote down instructions for you to follow if you want to do it. If you want to make a book like this, I have a big version and a smaller version, and I'm going to hold it up like this so you can take a screenshot or a picture or whatever you would need to get these instructions. The bigger one is the same-ish. Trying to, so you can screenshot or photograph or whatever you need to do, because I want to be helpful to all of you so you can all do the same thing. So I had asked everyone, okay, so what do I call this idea? And I'm talking about the initial, just the waterfall part, which I still intend to use as time goes by, you know. I mean, I really think it's an awesome waterfall still. Okay, so trying to move him over. So for the cover, cut the cardboard box with a 2-inch side to 8.5 by 7. This was a tacos box, and this part of the box here was 2 inches. So you want to try to get it to maybe even a little bigger spine. It has to be 8.5 by 7. So if you just cut the box, you'll be all ready. You cover it first with cardstock, as you can see here, cardstock, and you can see it all around. Give it a good, nice cardstock layer, which also makes everything a little bit stronger. And add your pattern paper. Get a nice pattern paper, you know, not like printer paper, more closer to cardstock, not too thick though. And cover your book with all your pretty papers. And you can go inside and out. You have to go, you know, out here, pages in here. You could also do the spine, whatever you'd like. So we've got that. I'm also using, let me get it for you, using this paper. Whoa. Cool. From Crafter's Companion. It's so pretty. It's called Distressed Florals. It's so good for junk journals, and it's a good weight too. Do they say what the weight is? 180 GSM. I'm not sure how, I can't, 300 is really thick. I would assume 180 is probably like 90. Anyway, the back is just distressed with some pretty florals, but the fronts are, how beautiful that is. I think it's beautiful. So pretty. Pretty. Pretty, pretty. 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 And I think it's just another one of these pages. I had to cut an inch off of that one. Okay, now let's get to it. So cut your cardstock pieces. They are the base of everything. Cut. This is both the cover and the spine here and the 1/2 inch flap to put it in the book. So you cut your cardstock pieces for the base of each stack section to 8 3/4 by 6 3/4. They're all 6 3/4 wide. So all of the measurements are 6 3/4, and then whatever these are. So whatever the width of your box that you decorated and stuff, whatever that is, bring it in just a little, nothing hangs out, and then make them in 1-inch increments. Each of the sections, like here's this one, and then here's the next one. As you saw with the waterfall prototypes, I say it's because there's obviously a bunch, you're going to leave a 1/2 inch on top and a 1/2 inch on the bottom, so that as they get stacked, this is the top one that we have, I'm just saying as they get stacked, that's a whole inch different, and that's all you do. So got that. So I made mine 8 3/4. The 7 3/4 we're going to do together. 6 3/4, 5 3/4, 4 3/4, and you have to score each piece at the 1/2 inch on the top and a 1/4 inch, and then you get to your 8 inches. But we need the 1/4 of an inch to sew and the 1/2 of an inch to adhere. So once you've got this all done, find papers to go with your stacked section and finish each section, and when you're done with that, we'll move forward. So what I did with my sections is I thought that it would be nice that they would all be in different, I wanted them nicely layered. So I used some old book paper, and this is some handmade paper. Well, it's really probably not. This one was from Crafter's Companion, and I bought it because I love it. It reminds me of mulberry paper. Here, I put a paper clip with some ephemera bits. I decorated the paper clip. I put some lace on this page, and then we have this page. I just think that's so pretty. And just some, you could stick something there or whatever. Another paper clip. And this is the center, and I didn't have enough of this paper, so I had to add a piece of old advertising paper. And here I glued and glued to make a pocket. And here, this one I didn't glue and glue, I just added this to it. Otherwise it just flipped out. I put this in half so it was that big. You could have done whatever you wanted, you know. We've got this and this and this, and that's it. So we're going to do that now with the one I saved to do with you. So let's get going. Okay, so you've got this. This is a clip. This one will keep there for a minute. So this section here, I've got all of my pages here. This is for my flap at the end, and have them all cascading like I had said, and just go over your pieces from the front just to make sure everybody's centered. Centered. Not sure. Everybody got to move over a little. Get everybody as good as you can. This is good. We're going with it. So I made a template, 5-hole pamphlet stitch. I did 5 holes because not each one of these is going to fit, you know, so I'm hoping if I can get these guys on the left, then it'll be okay. If they're not on the right, I don't know. So I did 5-hole. You can also do the staple, like I said. They're just endless ideas. I've seen brads also used. I don't know how that would work for here, but it would work. So let's put this guy back on here. Like I even wrote them there too. I'm trying to get everybody in here. Okay. Move. Let me get to the middle so that we can sew. Here's the middle. My goodness, right? Gotta make sure everybody's in the cover. I have my little awl here. You guys use whatever you have. You can even just use a needle. You can do whatever you want with whatever you have. There are no exact rules in art, in my opinion. Crafting, whatever you'd like to say. I just think that once we start putting too many rules in, then it starts to be a drag, and who wants to spend their spare time on stuff that doesn't make them happy? I wouldn't. Okay, so here we are. Go in through the middle first, and you come out. It's coming out. I'm just trying to see if I can't. There it is. You see? Yeah? I hope so. Okay, that's number 1. Here's number 2. 2, 3, 3, 4, 'Sometimes if you don't exactly like the placement, you can quickly fix it up. You're going to be sewing it anyway, so not like it's going to make a gigantic difference. And got one on the top and one on the bottom. What do you think? Maybe this one can be just right. Trying to not push it too fast. Okay. And here. Yes, that one's perfect too. Okay, so now we remove our template and our awl, and I threaded my needle with some, it is waxed linen thread, but it's very not overly waxed because it was from AliExpress. No, Team and sorry, I'm trying to fix make sure I don't have too much hanging out. And Team is awesome, but you know, if you expect excellent quality, you're obviously shopping in the wrong place. Okay, so I'm going in through the middle. All right, let's start tightening this up. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Let's get to the middle and start pulling thread. This is all super duper loose. So we pull, right? And this one we pull here. You remember to pull straight up. Don't pull side to side because you'll rip your hole and then it will suck. So nobody needs that. Believe it. You could not imagine the amount of books I've cried over in my day. Yeah, it's a little crooked, but it doesn't mean anything. Okay, so I'm like, dude, came out the middle. So which way are you supposed to go? And you. Everybody looks nicely stitched. There are no long strings hanging out. It's looking very nice. I just don't know. There we go. Okay, let's take this guy. Pull him. And then him or him? Or both? Or neither? Very nice in here. Move you over. Move you up. Couple more pulls and we'll be done. Pull you. Now we're going to pull you. Nope. Ha. They were trying to fool me, but I said no. See if this happens. I don't know if you can see where you end up sewing through your thread. Then, there he goes. Thank you, Spike. Excellent timing. Poor Spike. Today is Spike's birthday. Oh my goodness, I forgot to tell you. He's 12 today. We bought him dog ice cream for his birthday. He loves peanut butter dog ice cream. I think it's Frosty Paws. And I got him couple new toys and some treats. and my kids bought him some treats. So it's going to be quite the party later today in my house. It's going to be amazing. I don't want to say congratulations, just happy birthday, Spikey. Yep, he still is spry as a pup. He plays hard with my kids, who are grown men, but I'm just saying that when he's playing, he's not messing around. He's playing for, well, probably for money, for all I know, but he goes hard, and that's awesome. So we got our sewing. This one's a little crooked, but you know, such is life. And I tied it over here. I'll take just a little bit off. I double knotted it and stuff, so there you go. Now, what you can do is take things like these and put them in your book somewhere. You know, you can take one of these guys here and pop it on a page, you know, on this side like this. Make sure there's nothing underneath. Like this, and then take a couple of pieces and stick them in like that, like this guy, you know, do a bunch of stuff like that. I'm not gonna go through everything decorating. Decorating is the fun part that you can do yourself, because I know y'all can. I've seen you do it, because you're awesome and everybody knows it. Okay, glad we got all the awesomes out of the way. Not even close. You are all so awesome. Let's take our book here and open it up. So what we're doing is removing our tape from the back of the... Where you going, birthday Spike? Everybody wants to sing happy birthday to you. It's your birthday, puppy. I think he's in a hurry. He must be following a squirrel or something. I just hear him tippy-toeing out of the way. You know, I can pull this off with my fingers, and today everything I'm touching is going sideways, and I've been off the camera for too long. Fine, you want to do that? Great. You do that. Okay. Excellent. So, as I was saying earlier, I left these guys up so that this way I can be certain that this part is completely in the right spot. And no. Okay, trying to get it straight here on the sides, on the bottom, in the middle. Move my thread up and my sticky thing to the bottom. stickiness. Double-sided tape, stickiness. You're just moving everywhere, Spike. You're like a man on a mission today. You have an agenda to keep up with, I guess. We just keep hearing you going in and out and in and out, which is adorable. He's doing his birthday his way, I guess. Okay. Doodly-doo, 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 doo-doo. Trying to get to the bottom of the tape. So I can push it down nicely and move all of the, whatever those things are, lace away so that it's flat on the paper. This is insanely kooky today. It's like almost making me struggle. There's the dog, and the thing is making me do crazy things, and ay, ay, ay. There you go. Come on. I don't know what's up with Spiky, but he's thinking that something's going on. I haven't heard anyone at the door. I have the shade closed in the living room. He may be just seeing stuff moving from the front. Okay, so now my great big, thing, my grand scheme, my book, my new invention, all of the good things that I thought it was going to be is turning out nutty. I don't want to get upset because I think I'm okay. I've done everything right and to the best of my ability. Okay. There you go. Take a pen. Take anything you want. Push it down. Oh, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Okay. I'm getting crazy. This strip I will save because I'm not doing that right now. But once again, here are our pages and how they go. And here and there, and some pockets. And this, and this. Amazing. Another piece of paper, like I said, will be put here. So it'll match here. It was this piece. I'm doing it right now. It might go the other way. I don't know. But a piece like this so the cream colored cardstock doesn't show. Okay. And no, we don't go through the bottom. We go through the top with our next layer. Push it back. Okay. This one goes next. Move. Take the tape off, which, as I've explained, comes off in 1 second when I'm alone. Okay. Take that. Like I said, 1/2 of an inch at the top and 1/2 of an inch at the bottom. If you have a mat, like, a craft mat with a grid on it, you can do that. but this is a 1/2 inch up, and this is a 1/2 inch down. So there you go. Just for a second. So 2 purple lines is a 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. 2 purple lines, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. Push it down. Pull this die out first. Hello, Mr. Thread. Okay. Spin. Open. Flip. Press. And where's his piece? Is that the first one I pulled out? Yes. Just to show you, this guy will go up here one way or the other, or this isn't the right one, but yeah, I think it is. You get the idea, right? Then it'll look pretty and it won't be in the way. And let's move on to the next. Get rid of the stupid tape. And it is just trying to embarrass me today. What the heck, right? Mm-hmm. 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 And again, find a measuring spot right there, right there. So 1/2 inch down would be here. Yep, and there. Spin around again. Does that look awesome? Oh, I love it. Okay. That's why I decided that it was important to take 600 years to show you how it's sewn. I mean, yep, this is a long video. Maybe I'll fast forward through the sewing part to make it not quite as hard. I don't know. Or maybe I should just leave it alone. If you want to watch, you will. Don't know. Because right now I'm in the moment. I'm making stuff happen. Okay. I'm thinking here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, I like it. Yeah. I got everybody out, didn't I? There we go. I wanted them all to be pretty bows at the top, but I don't think it worked out. I should have used ribbon to sew with, but I didn't. Mm-hmm. This is the end. Where's the middle? Here. There's the middle. Oh, I don't want the middle. I want the back. Woohoo! Press down the tape. I showed you about the pieces. And here we are. Our final I don't know, stack? Maybe? Get off my arm. Thank you. Out of my way. Thank you. Turn it sideways so I got a good measure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that spike. This new thing is we have an ottoman we use like a coffee table, and his new thing is wanting to lay on the ottoman and knock everything over. So, but it's his birthday, so it's okay. Look, I left a loop back here. No, thank you. Oh, no, I keep pulling this out. See, there's my piece of paper for in the back. What we got going in here. Let's try and get all the thread out. There it is. Hooray. Back in here. Yep. And that's what I was telling you, is that I have the pieces for that. So here it is. What do you think? I think that it's not totally alligator. I mean, there's not a lot of room, but it's also not too stuffed. I think I'll put a eyelet here and on the back and put white ribbon and tie it. I'm not sure, or I'll leave it alone. So you open it up and you start with the first one, and you open and you turn and you turn and you turn and you turn all the pages and the pockets and the embellishments and on and on and on. Then that one's done, and then you move on to number 2. And then you get through with this one. He goes over, and the next one goes, and he goes and he goes and he goes till he's done. And then this guy, all the way through and through and through. And this last one. Okay, so I know it's been long and all of that, but I really can't wait to hear what you think about this, my latest mini album with my new technique. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear what you think. I can't wait to hear if you're going to try it. I can't wait to hear your ideas for good names. I don't know. I just want to hear everything and anything all at once. So thank you all so much, so much for watching, for visiting, for not abandoning me during my leave of absence these couple weeks. And I really hope you like this project, and I can't wait to hear from you. You know you're all awesome. The awesomest person in the room that you're in right now. Spike isn't here, but it's his birthday, so Spike is the most awesome person in my house right now. So all that being said, I'm grateful for you, very thankful, and I will see you in the next one. Stay awesome, everyone. Bye.